Good morning, girls. It's lovely to do another assembly for you. This week, my assembly is going to be about something I'm actually really passionate about. With the theme of the COP26 UN Conference on Climate Change, which is taking place in Glasgow at the moment, I want to talk to you about forests. Forests are one of the world's most important resources. They are important for biodiversity, for lots of different animals and plants, and many different species that live in forests. But they are also really important to the regulation of carbon and carbon dioxide in our atmosphere, which is the major cause of man-made climate change. Forests can absorb a lot of the carbon dioxide which is released into the atmosphere. But when forests are damaged or cut down, not only do they fail to absorb that carbon dioxide, but they actually emit carbon dioxide as well. So forests are an incredibly important and valuable resource. I'd like to share some special pieces of forest with you today. I'm going to show you two contrasting forests. The first is one which is in a short distance from my home that I usually walk my dog in, and so we're going to go on a little walk. I'd like you to appreciate the surroundings from a bit of an unusual perspective. The other forest that I'd like to share with you today is a forest that I was really privileged to visit, and that is the rainforest in Madagascar. The rainforest in Madagascar has been damaged over many years. It has been deforested for farming, and the size of it has gradually dwindled. It's faced the same kinds of challenges as the Amazon rainforest. However, within the Madagascan rainforest, there are still areas where you can see a lot of wildlife, and you can see that diversity of species that is so important for Earth to thrive. So I'll share with you a couple of videos of two very different forests, but both of which are very dear to my heart. And then finally today, I've got a really special and rather magical forest to share with you as well. So I hope you enjoy today's special on forests, and the first forest is going to be the forest close to home. Okay, so Astra is going to come with me and help me to show you our forest. You're going to wear a little camera, aren't you? Good girl. Good job, Astra. Are you filming? Are you filming the forest for junior school? Off you go then. Come on. Come on then. Are we going to go up this way? So while you see the forest from a dog's perspective, I collected some leaves on the walk. And this one you can see is still green. So it's still got the chlorophyll in the leaf that is responsible for photosynthesis. But gradually, I managed to find some leaves which are now turning different colours, and I wonder if you know why that is. So as the chlorophyll is no longer needed for the leaf, it gradually fades in colour, and different pigments become visible in the leaf. And these include xanthophyll, which make leaves go yellow, and anthocyanin, which is responsible for the red pigment. And you're likely to see more red pigment after you've had a hotter summer. So maybe you could go out and collect some leaves yourselves and see what different colour pigments you can find. Can you see? So here we are on our school trip to the forest of Madagascar. Over the next few minutes, you're going to see both the forest of Madagascar and some of the tiny inhabitants that we were able to spot during our visit. I wonder if you can spot the small animals as they appear in the corner of the screen. This first creature is the smallest mammal. It's called a mouse lemur. This tiny chameleon, Brackensia, is a pygmy chameleon and the smallest chameleon in the world. The Darwin's bark spider has the biggest web of any spider. I wonder if you saw that animal. It's a leaf-tailed gecko, very good for camouflage. Many of the creatures in Madagascar's rainforests are not afraid of humans. They don't see us as a threat, and so you can get very close to them. This is an indri, the most endangered lemur in Madagascar. We were really excited to see these. And then we were able to relax in a beautiful waterfall. I'm sure you can see why forests are some of my favourite places on earth. We had a fabulous time in Madagascar. Sixth formers do get up to lots of fun.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. We like to move it. We like to move it, move it. She like to move it, move it. We like to move it, move it. We like to move it.
Here you can see our flight over the rainforest as we arrived in Madagascar. You can see the hilly terrain, but it's covered in green trees. Unfortunately, as you get further and further inland, you can see what has happened to the rainforest. As we're preparing to land in Antananarivo, the capital, you can see that much of the rainforest has now given way to farmland. Although farming is vitally important for human survival, it is also a cause of major destruction of rainforest habitats such as those in Madagascar and in the Amazon rainforest. We do have to find a way to coexist with the world's lungs. Did you enjoy listening about Madagascar bluebirds? So now, as a final thing for today, your best friend Bluebird is back to share one last forest with you, and that's the magical forest that she went to visit this weekend.
There are a lot of strange creatures in this place. I see what you mean.
So let's say someone orders 3 hot chocolates. You pick these 3, and then let's say someone orders 2, then you pick these 2. And then let's say you've done
3 hot chocolates.